And we welcome you to the 47th Annual Jack Tosh Holiday Tournament here at York High School. And today it is the first game of the winner's bracket between Rolling Meadows and Lake Forest. Bobby Hessling, Gannon, Rice to my left. And Gannon, we are in for one heck of a game, aren't we?
Oh my God, I am excited. We have, again, two top 25 teams in the state. It's going to be featuring two top 5 players in the 2023 class in Asa Thomas and Cameron Christie. So it's going to be a very highly scouted game today. It should be a high quality game, possibly one of the best in the tournament.
Right, you mentioned Asa Thomas and Cam Christie. I talked to Cam yesterday after their win over Lamont, and I was like, how excited are you for this game? And he said, yeah, I'm just very excited. I play with Asa in AAU, so they've got experience, and they'll probably be going one-on-one a whole lot, I would assume. And I think we're in for a treat. The thing with Rolling Meadows is you cannot discredit. They have got a great lineup around them, led by Orlando Thomas, like you mentioned, Cam Christie, Mark Nikolic Wilson, he's number 30, Sodorov, and then they have a freshman, Ian Miletic, number 10, wearing white for the Mustangs. And we are ready to go. Almost ready to go.
Yeah, and a lot gets talked about Cameron Christie, but Orlando Thomas averaging, in these two games, averaging 23.5 points, shooting 50% from 2 and 58% from 3. He's been awesome for them and has been really is leading their 1-2 punch.
It really is, and we are officially ready to go from the Dick Campbell Gym. It's a very guard-heavy lineup for this Lake Forest team. They don't have a single forward on their roster, hard to believe. However, Asa Thomas does lead the way. He is number 5 in blue, very confident shooter. As Lake Forest moves the ball around, Thomas, little bounce pass down low. Aberley goes up left hand, can't finish. Rebound goes to Rolling Meadows. However, it was touched last by the Mustangs. Will stay down here with the Scouts.
Yeah, watch for number 2, Tommy Aberley. He's been the best defender for Lake Forest, averaging 3.5 steals over these 2 games at the Tosh.
Nice right-handed finish right there by Alex Forwitz. Forwitz in their win over Oak Park had 31.
Yeah, and both these teams are excellent three-point shooting teams, both shooting 40% from 3 on pretty high volume in the Tosh so far.
Nikolic Wilson, right hand, cannot finish. Grabs his own miss, goes up with the left hand, still can't finish. Rebound is going to stay with the Mustangs of Rolling Meadows. One of what is going to be 3 very good games today. Leo versus Glenbard West will follow. The winner of this game will, whoever wins, whoever loses, does play the winner or loser of Leo versus Glenbard West. Is Wilson, right hand finish. Quick and easy 2 points. And Rolling Meadows on the board. Aberley, ball tipped up in the air, stolen by Christie. You don't want to jump with him. That's why.
Look at that. And again, both these guards super active on the top of their, looks to be a 1-2-2 zone. And again, they're praised for their offense, but again, both solid defenders.
Aberley drives inside, finishes with that left hand, and the sophomore guard able to finish and knot this game up at 4. Orlando Thomas with the ball in his hands. Him and Cam Christie are with a 1-2 punch down low. Nikolic Wilson able to finish with the right hand, and that could be a problem for Lake Forest.
I mean, again, they don't really have the size necessarily to compete with Wilson. He's been averaging 7 points and already 4 to start the game.
Sam Gibson, ball in his hands. He's guarded by Christie. Down low, Aberley, nice little backdoor cut, blocked by Wilson. Miletic brings it up the floor into Nikolic Wilson, finds Orlando Thomas, and a nice bounce pass. However, tipped out of bounds. I think it's going to go down with the Scouts as well.
Go with the Scouts.
But a great backdoor cut just a few moments ago.
Yeah, beautiful cut. Again, passing for Lake Forest has been great so far. And that's going to be led by Sam Gibson, their point guard, who's averaging in the Tosh 6 assists per game.
There is Gibson, ball in his hands. Nice backdoor cut, however, could not hold on to it. And Christie with the ball in his hands. Knocked away. He'll continue to hold. Now Orlando Thomas. Nicholas Wilson feeds it off to Christie. Christie kind of lost it. Still holds on to it, and this is going to be a jump ball. And it's going to stay with Rolling Meadows. Sordorf is going to inbound to Christie. Like I said, Christie and Asa Thomas, they're going to be guarding each other all game.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch those two go at each other.
Christie thought about a look, puts it up with the right hand, and a nice right-handed finish.
Yeah, a little screen set for Christie, rejects it, goes in, again, shows the scoring prowess, just getting a nice little contested floater in. And I think the goal for Lake Forest, if they want to win this game, is to be able to hold Christie and Thomas below combined under 40 points. And I think if they do, they can win this game.
Yeah, you said they got to try to hold them below 40 combined. They've combined for 43 and 50 in the last 2 days. So 93 combined points over 2 games is something special. Nicholas Wilson backing down, kicks out, Rolling Meadows swings it. Back in the hands of Orlando Thomas, now Christie.
Yeah, and in these 2 games as well, they combined for 70% of their points. So again, getting the ball in their hands and forcing their players to create opportunities.
Charge is called. Nicholas Wilson really lowered his shoulder, and you can tell that's going to be a charge. 8-6, great game thus far. No one's taken a 3 yet. We're going to take a quick timeout. Rolling Meadows ahead, 6-8. Back inside the Dick Campbell Gymnasium, outside of that 90-second mask timeout. Lake Forest will start with the ball as Thomas will inbound to Gibson. And Rolling Meadows with a full court press.
Yeah.
We've seen that a lot with a few teams that run that full court press. Glenbard West is one of those. There's a corner 3 from Forkowitz, and he connects.
Yeah, and a lot of it's been with a full court press. It's been able to create a ton of turnovers, but if teams are able to break it, it just is going to consistently create advantages for you. And we see that again with Forward, who's averaging 13 points in these 2 games, already up to 7.
Orlando Thomas knocks down a 3, so after both teams went scoreless from 3 early, go back-to-back. Right hand, finishing strong. I believe that was Sam Gibson, and he does to knock this game back up at 11. Christie wide open for 3. Back iron can't connect. Rebound goes to Aberle. Aberle very active on the defensive glass. And is that Asa Thomas finishing strong? It is. Right over his AAU teammate, Cam Christie, and Asa Thomas on the board for the first time today.
Yeah, cannot let Asa Thomas get open for in transition, or he will punish you for that. seen by that, again, incredible and one finish, just taking in that contact and be able to finish right over Christie.
I mean, that shows why he's got multiple Big Ten offers, however, cannot finish on the free throw. And Christie will bring the ball up the floor. Thomas over to Soderov. Lake Forest is going to have their first sub check in. As Nikolaj Wilson, mid-range is a little long. And this is off of Thomas, going to go down with the Scouts. Neither team has turned the ball over much to speak of, as that is Foster Urbana, who will check in for Rolling Meadows. But with either of these teams, you turn the ball over, they will make you pay for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Both teams, usually, again, their defenses don't create a ton of turnovers, but obviously these teams in transition, they're going to be elite.
Asa Thomas open for three. He cannot connect. Rebound goes to Orlando Thomas. Finds Christie. Christie, ooh, he got fouled. I believe that was Asa Thomas who wrapped his arm around Cam. And an obvious foul. Ball in the hands of Cam Christie. Finds Thomas, thought about the shot, didn't take it. One of the first times today we weren't seeing Thomas guarding Christie. Three on the way for Soderov, he can't connect. Rebound goes to Aberle. Gibson in transition. Long pass, no one was there.
Yeah, that's the third just kind of unnecessary, just a bad turnover so far. And again, they've done well offensively, but having just three of those where you're just losing really that entire offensive possession, Mustangs can.
Just a miscommunication right there. Christie open for three, takes it. And again, he goes 0 for 2 from three thus far. Rebound goes to Foster Urbana. And he stepped out of bounds as he tried to finish with his right hand. Connor Duncan is in for Lake Forest. He's 6'6", one of the only taller players on this Lake Forest team. Pass over, Thomas corner three to the side of the backboard. Offensive rebound goes to Novelli. Kicks out Aberle. His three is good. Tommy Aberle with 7 points on the board for the Scouts. Christie guarded by Thomas. Right along the volleyball line. And an extra step, Christie traveled. He does not like the call.
Yeah. They've done a good job in the half-court offense on Christie. He has, again, really preventing him from getting any downhill action, and again, not allowing him to get those open pull-up jumpers that he usually gets.
Tommy Aberle is going to set. So Sam Gibson is going to bring up the ball. And that leads to Anthony Mordini checking in for the first time today. Forkowitz. Kicks out Gibson, another look. Novelli for three, that's off the mark. Rebound goes to Orlando Thomas, and he holds on to it. Final 10 seconds here in the Dick Campbell Gym in the first quarter. Thomas calls in isolation. Step back three on the way. He rims out.
Rattles out.
And that would have been a huge momentum shift for this Rolling Meadows team to cut the lead within 2 for the Scouts. But what a great first quarter we saw.
I mean, again, this is, as we expected, close game. Again, Lake Forest, only opposing teams in this tournament have only averaged 45.5 points so far, and they're showing that, again, this explosive Rolling Meadows offense, they've done a great job in the first quarter.
Right, they really have. I mean, 16-11, I think that's what we kind of expected in the first quarter.
Yeah.
I would expect both teams, they saw 8 minutes of each other offensively and defensively. It's only a matter of time before they would say, turn it up, really.
Yeah, and again, my goal for Lake Forest, keep Christie and Thomas to be under 40, and they only have 7 combined so far, so they've done a great job.
Done a great job when you look at the score sheet offensively. I mean, Christie's got 4, obviously. It's only a matter of time before he's going to really turn up.
But yeah, that's the thing. In only a couple minutes, these guys can just rack up buckets.
Exactly. Him and Orlando Thomas, both of them, you know, don't let those two get hot. And then Asa Thomas, he's only been held at 2 points. It's been more of Tommy Aberle who's carried the lead for the Scouts. So the bigger name players that we were expected to see really have not, stepped up or made an impact yet.
Then Nicholas Wilson had a couple early buckets. So it's again, the role players have been playing big roles so far in this first quarter.
Right. Yesterday with Lamont, we were saying how big of a player Nicholas Wilson has been, as Asa Thomas is going to inbound right in front of us. But Nicholas Wilson, he can do it on both sides. He can play great defense and he can play great offense.
Yeah, we see him back in the game here in the second quarter.
Thomas was backing down on Gibson, or on Nicholas Wilson. He kicked out. Pass falls a little short to Forkowitz. Gibson trying to move the ball around. In the hands of Thomas, open for 3, connects. Thomas is a very confident shooter, and he's showing you why.
Yeah, he's shooting 47% in this tournament so far. And that was a great possession by Lake Forest, moving the ball and finding Thomas for the open 3-point jumper.
When I saw them play St. Ignatius over Thanksgiving, strong take there by Thomas to finish with the left hand. When I saw them play, like I was saying, over Thanksgiving, Thomas was taking a lot of contested looks, but he's such a confident shooter, and he was making field goals. And a bad pass goes out of bounds and not make that mistake. And
that's their 4th just bad pass turnover so far. And then on the Mustangs' offensive possession, I like how they just gave Thomas the ball at the free throw line, just let him work. He just took it strong with his left hand, and it made a tough finish.
Orlando Thomas will bring the ball up the floor. He has got 5. Rolling Meadows keeping the starters out there. Nicholas Wilson back down on Christie. One more pass to Soder off. His corner 3 is off the mark. And the rebound was last touched by Nicholas Wilson and is going to go down with the Scouts. Aberle will bring the ball up the floor. That 3 by Thomas. Front iron and back iron can't finish, and a block by Nicholas Wilson.
Yeah, once again showing his defensive presence with a block there. And again, he's just such a big body where a couple times they've tried to post him up, but again, you're just not going to get any room. And once again, Nicholas Wilson.
Proving to be a factor. Christie, another miss. There's another bad pass turnover, too, that led to that. Scouts very fortunate that didn't result in points. McCarthy tries to find someone, and he got it in the hands of Forkowitz. Or Mordini, excuse me. Thomas, the ball at the midline. Finds Aberle. Mordini kicks out. Forkowitz, dribble drive, stops and pops air balls. And now here come the Mustangs. Nice pass down low. Nicholas Wilson cannot finish with the right hand. And the rebound is grabbed by Mordini, however, he was out of bounds. I mean, that kind of goes back to basics, just knowing where you are.
Yeah, again, another just bad, unnecessary turnover.
Down low to Nicholas Wilson. Falling away, tried to use the glass, could not finish. And a foul, this will go down with the Scouts, so a foul on. Who are they going to call it on? Nicholas Wilson.
Yeah, it's the second.
So that's going to lead to Foster Ogbonna checking back in, and Nicholas Wilson's going to have to set for a bit.
Yeah, let's see if Lake Forest tries to attack more with Nicholas Wilson off the floor.
Still running a full court press. Not pressing as hard, though. Scouts break that easily. Almost a close steal there by Christie. That is tipped out of bounds and will stay with Lake Forest. Gibson's going to inbound into the hands hands of Forkwitz. Down low, Gibson. Thought he had a look with Averly, didn't. Averly guarded by Christie. Gibson dribble drive with a nice right-hand finish. Very nice right-hand finish, kind of scoop layup. And the lead is now 8 for Rolling Meadow, or for Lake Forest, that is, excuse me. And a bad pass by Christie into the hands of Thomas. Up the floor to Duncan. Back in the hands of Thomas, swings at Forkwitz, thought he had a look, didn't. Averly trying to back down on Soderov. Down low to Duncan, Duncan loses it, and that goes off the hands of Foster Ekbana. Gibson will inbound. 4:42 left in the opening half. It's in the hands of Forkwitz. Now Thomas. Gibson guarded by Christie, tries to use the screen to his advantage, can't. Drives in with the right hand, can't finish, and here comes Cam. Stop and pop. Not a good right hand finish, but Foster Ekbana is able to finish with his right hand.
Yeah, Christie's been off to a pretty tough start. I think a lot of his shot selection, he's not really getting any easy baskets. All of his really shot attempts have, other than the fast break dunk, have just been pull-up jumpers, all of them which has been contested.
Nice finish for Tommy Averly, and Averly's at 9. And you're right, Christie's taken, it's not like they're bad shots because you know he can hit them. Steps in 3, now he is 0 for 3 from 3. And he's kicking himself for that one. Yeah,
I think he's 2 for 8 overall right now. But again, it's only a matter of time before he can just get hot.
Right. And we're going to take a quick mask timeout, about 90 seconds. 23-15, Lake Forest has the lead. We'll take a quick timeout ourselves here on YSN. Out of the mask timeout, it is going to be Rolling Meadows ball. Soderov will inbound. Christie will bring the ball up the floor. And Lake Forest defensively, they really aren't running like a full court press or even a half court press. That is, they're just kind of playing their defense normally. And you know, so far it's worked. Is that pass was tipped? Bogna, they're going to wave off the basket. It's called as a charge.
Yeah, that's a second charge called on the Mustangs. And again, those turnovers really just, again, not allowing them to capitalize off their offensive possessions. And Lake Forest is going to try to get this to a double-digit lead.
Rolling Meadows still pressing. Orlando Thomas yesterday versus Lamont sat for most of the second quarter with 2 fouls. So far, he's got no fouls. Another bad pass by Lamont, or by Lake Forest. If there's something Lake Forest has to be proud of this game, they got to pride themselves on their defense.
Yeah, they've done, again, a great job stopping Max Christie and Orlando Thomas.
Thomas for 3, he hits it. He can do that where he just nails a 3. He's up to 8.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff, again, that's like the college NBA material. Just coming off the dribble handoff and being able to pull up from NBA range.
They're going to say that went off of Miletich. Ball goes well out of bounds. Thomas will inbound, guarded by Christie. In the hands of Aberley, moves it along to Norvelli. Norvelli trying to spin, finds Aberley down low, tries to go up, cannot finish with left hand, grabs his own miss, kicks out Thomas, good closeout by Cam. And a blocking foul is called. So Sam Gibson, I believe the basket counts, and has a chance to make it a three-point play. Great take there by Sam Gibson.
Yeah. Again, now they got 4 guys with 5 points, and it's just showing kind of Lake Forest, multiple guys being able to attack closeouts and drive to the lane. Again, showing by their diverse scoring so far.
Yeah, you mentioned the really spread out scoring. Gibson's got 7. Thomas has 5. Aberley obviously has 9. Novelli is going to go to the bench and he'll sit.
And you have to really just, again, constant possessions of being hurt under the rim. They bring back Nikolic Wilson, so hopefully that's going to help Rolling Meadows' paint presence a little bit.
Thomas brings the ball off the floor in the hands of Christie. Cam trying to get by a few defenders. Looked like he was double teamed as Thomas has been locked on him the whole time. I mean, these are 2 guys that play AAU together, so they know each other's styles really well. As Cam drives inside, was not able to finish. I believe that was Nikolic Wilson who also wasn't able to finish. And Duncan passes out. Long pass up ahead is picked off by Orlando Thomas.
Like there was just nothing there, and he threw it right into Thomas's hands.
It's like Thomas was playing free safety right there. In the hands of Ogbonna.
And again, Rolling Meadows have not been able to capitalize on these Lake Forest turnovers.
They have not. Cam kind of lost his feet, had to pass it along to Ogbonna. Ogbonna backing down. Down low to Nikolic Wilson. Thought he could finish. He couldn't. Rebound goes to Aberley. Great shot contest there by Duncan as Sam Gibson's able to finish on the other end. Lead is 10 for Lake Forest. Christie trying to break out of his scoring drought. Pass over to Ogbonna. Now in the hands of Christie. Orlando Thomas guarded by Asa Thomas. Gets a screen set by Nikolic Wilson and nothing but nylon.
Wow.
And a timeout is called. I mean, Orlando Thomas, he is a fearless shooter. It's safe to say that.
Yeah, again, that's the second time. And that's really tough to guard because it's so far back. You're going to have to go over on those screens because if you go under,
right,
you give the ball to Orlando Thomas. That's almost a layup for him. I mean,
it really is. I mean, Asa Thomas just takes the body of Nikolic Wilson and says, yeah, there's no way I can defend that. And Orlando Thomas, nothing but nylon. You talk about Cam, he had like 4 quick points and
has done nothing since.
He's just been quiet.
Again, I think he's shooting like 2 for 9 from the field today.
It's not been pretty.
I mean, Asa Thomas and company have just done a great job, again, preventing anything in the paint. And again, only allowing a combined 15 points so far.
They both play really good defense on each other. I mean, they've been matching up on each other every time. And I think Cam knows, or both of them know, it's only a matter of time before we shake one of them loose and we go out on a 10-0 scoring run or something like that. Because we know both those players, they can do that if they have to.
Yeah.
57 seconds left. It's a 7-point lead for Rolling Meadows. Or for the Scouts, that is, not Rolling Meadows. Thomas thought about the stop and pop, was immediately closed out by Cam. Borchers in the hands of Thomas. Connor Duncan guarded by Nikolic Wilson. Aberley. Thomas. Long pass ahead. Sam Gibson drives. Kind of spins out and is forced to recycle. 20 seconds left in the first half. You would assume that Thomas is the one who's going to get the last shot.
But it looks like and Lake Forest really just taking this whole minute to get a good shot in.
Instead, it's Forkwitz who takes the shot. It's off the mark. Ooh, it's out of bounds. And is going to go down with Rolling Meadows. You call timeout here for Rolling Meadows or not yet?
2.7 seconds. Yeah, I think they'll just get a take whatever shot they get here and just kind of enter halftime.
Christie, a few dribbles. Had it knocked away by Mordini to end the first half. And a great half of basketball we saw, one of the better ones so far in this tournament.
Yeah, and again, this has been headlined by by a Lake Forest defense against Christie, only allowing them 4 points, and the role players stepping up. Gibson with 9, Aberle with 9. Again, just a great. Other than their bad pass turnovers, Lake Forest only having 1 foul in the first half. And just an all-around great job.
We talk about Nikolic Wilson. He's had a lot of open looks down low. He's just not been able to finish.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's going to be the first half for you. 28-21. Lake Forest has lead. We'll take a timeout here at halftime. We'll be right back from the Dick Campbell Gymnasium in the 47th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic on YSN. Start of the second half. The Dick Campbell Gymnasium. First game is the quarterfinals of the winners bracket. Rolling Meadows and Lake Forest. 28-21 coming out of half. Again, we see there's a lot of good players right now on the floor for both teams. But Cam Christie, number 24, mid-range jumper, just rattles out another tough miss. And then a bad pass.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, the keys for Rolling Meadows to get back in this game, again, obviously Cam Christie, he needs to get going. That's going to be huge for them. And to really, again, capitalize off the Lake Forest turnovers, Cam Christie, and again, Lake Forest has had their way offensively. Like, they've been getting the rim with ease. So being able to protect the rim is going to be huge for them if they want to win this game.
Right. I mean, Tommy Aberle and Sam Gibson are both very good role players, or not really role players. They're both very good starters for the Scouts team, and they lead the way with it. They got a combined 18 points, which very impressive on behalf of both those guys.
Yeah, even though Asa Thomas hasn't done a lot, again, these role players have to step up, and you see that with a 7-point lead.
That is blocked by Nicholas Wilson, out of bounds. It's going to stay down here with the Scouts. Deep three by Thomas. Hits the side of the rim and then the backboard. Now Orlando Thomas down the floor. Down low, skips it across. That's Soderoff for three. That hits back iron. Rebound to Nicholas Wilson. He's going to go up and he finishes with his right hand.
Yeah, Wilson has also done a great job rebounding the ball, and for a team that Rolling Meadows is just a terrific offensive rebounding team. They've gotten these offensive rebounds, but they haven't been able to done a lot with them. And then hopefully, going forward for them, again, continue Nicholas Wilson to be a big factor in this game.
Right. He had a very quiet second quarter after really 4 quick points. He's trying to get back into his group. Orlando Thomas, the other end of the floor, while we were talking, had a nice deflection out of bounds. And Gibson goes up, fouled on the way up. Another scoop layup right there by Sam Gibson, however, unable to finish.
Yeah, he's been attacking super well today. And let's see if he can get into double digits.
Gibson goes 1 for 2 from the line. And it is a 6-point lead for Lake Forest. They led by 10 at one point. Rolling Meadows was able to cut that down. Christie guarded by Thomas. Now in the hands of Orlando Thomas. Molete in the hands of Cam. Back to Thomas, who's guarded by Gibson. Cam has just not had an open look, which usually he'll get a few open looks and then he starts feeling a little bit more confident shooting contested shots. Thomas drives, was not able to finish, but Nicholas Wilson is able to finish.
Yeah, once again, getting the offensive rebound and converting. And again, one of the main things that Lake Forest has done to stop Cam Christie is they're switching these ball screens. It's been preventing him from getting anything because, again, they have really good perimeter defenders, and it's not allowed to have him drive and get those open looks.
Borchers missed a three. This is going to go down with Rolling Meadows. Soderoff, top point, over to Miletic, trying to get it inside. Able to for a bit. Nicholas Wilson now drives, goes up with the right hand and finishes strong over Duncan. And
Yeah.
a great start to the second half for Nicholas Wilson.
Awesome start. And I don't know if I'd be saying this at the start of the game, but maybe they should start they start running the offense around Nicholas Wilson. I mean, whether it be, again, using his size in the post or also drawing doubles. And he's a good post passer, so he's able to make those plays.
Right, he sees the court very well. This is a strong finish. Christie for three, and he connects.
And there we go.
So Cam, very slow first half for Cam Christie, and he's hoping that's a spark for something. 1 point lead for the Scouts with 4:40 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, and we see this with, again, another bad pass turnover, but we see with this electric Rolling Meadows offense being able in only a couple of minutes to turn this double-digit game to just a 1 point game.
Right. Was a 10-point lead at 1 point in the second quarter. 4.5 left in third quarter. Nice pass down low. That went off of the head.
Yeah,
of
they got lucky there. Gibson just dove in, hit him right in his head.
Aberley's going to check out, and what could have been disastrous for Rolling Meadows ends up working out in their favor.
Very lucky there.
Lob inside of Thomas, makes a guy miss, goes up, goal, cannot finish.
But I love these Rolling Meadows possession where they just get Cameron Thomas in the paint, isolation, and just have him working.
Strong finish there by Sam Gibson. Lead is back to 3. Downloaded Nicholas Wilson, lost it on the way up. They're going to wave it off. And a charge is called, and Coach Gadovich of Rolling Meadows is upset with that call. And Nicholas Wilson's got his third, and now he's got to be careful. And I would not be shocked if they went back to Foster Agbana.
Yeah.
And a massive timeout is called.
But if you're a Phil Escala coach for Lake Forest, you're absolutely loving that's a third charge taken by Lake Forest. And I think that's the second one by Alex Forward. So again, charges are just games that, or charges are plays that just stop momentum. As we've seen, Rolling Meadows went on I think like a 6-0 run, and this could be a huge point. The timeout. How does Lake Forest respond? Is Rolling Meadows going to continue their offensive stretch? And again, it's two elite teams. Two teams are going to adjust. They're going to change their game plans, and it should be, again, a great rest of the game.
And I was mistaken. It was not a massive timeout. There's 4:07. There's a full timeout called by Coach Scalo, but it's been back and forth the whole way. And you're right, Rolling Meadows, they go on a little bit run. They find themselves right back into this game. And I don't think they ever got out of this game. But now Nicholas Wilson has to be careful with 3 fouls. And Coach Gadovich not going to the bench, which is kind of interesting because you got Foster Agbana sitting right there. And they haven't gone to anyone else on that bench yet either.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Nicholas Wilson needs to be very careful as, honestly, in this game, he's been their most impactful player. So they need him on the court. So, again, needs to be careful. He's already had 2 charging calls drawn against him. Again, use his size, not, too much, but just enough where he can create opportunities without drawing a charge on him.
Orlando Thomas so quick on defense, switch from Aberley to Gibson with no problem. Aberley down low, goes up, and Tommy Aberley's not the tallest guy on the floor, but there's times that you feel like he is.
Yeah, and he's done a great job cutting, and he gets in the rim, and he's been finishing really well.
Nicholas Wilson wanted it down low. He will get it down low. Guarded by Connor Duncan. Spins, lost it. Staying down here is went off of Forkowitz, and now we're going to have our massive timeout. As they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout ourselves. 3:33 left here in the third quarter, 35-30. Rolling Meadows Lake Forest has the lead. out of the timeout. It's going to be Rolling Meadows ball. Orlando Thomas will inbound. In the hands of Cam Christie, corner three on the way. Front iron, he cannot connect. Rebound goes to Agbana, but stripped right away. Asa Thomas takes it away, and a foul is called on Orlando Thomas. So Thomas picks up his second.
Yeah, and that's 33 in the quarter for the Mustangs. And they need to be a little careful here because they're on a 4-0 run, and they need to have just a quality defensive possession here. Not let this go to a possibly 7-8 point game.
Right. Absolutely right there. Connor Duncan trying to feed it down low. Great ability by Asa Thomas to grab that. It was a high pass. Trying to finish over Nicholas Wilson. Instead kicks out. Corner three on the way. That is good. Sam Gibson drills the corner three, and the lead is 8 for Lake Forest.
Yeah, what they've been doing offensively right now is they're putting Asa Thomas in the middle. Wow.
What a take by Cam Christie.
Take.
To finish, get the basket, and one. And he has a chance to reach double digits to be the third player on Rolling Meadows to reach double digits as well.
Yeah, but as I was saying, they're putting Asa Thomas at the free throw line. They're just having guys cut around. He eventually gets doubled, finds open man, and it's bringing them a lot of offensive success so far.
Nothing but nylon for Cam Christie's lead is now cut back to 5. So Sam Gibson hits a 3, and Cam Christie immediately answers on the other end. And there is a foul called on Miletic.
Yeah, and that's their last 2 fouls were just kind of super unnecessary. They're just being kind of like overly aggressive, not necessarily trapping, just kind of going for the steal, and that's a reach and call that again. They have to be careful because they can get in bonus before even the fourth quarter.
Aberley drives. He had a man in the corner, decided not to take it. And Aberley finishes strong with that right hand. Aberley up to 15 on the day. Him and Sam Gibson, who run the 1-2 on this offense, have combined for 30 of the 40 for Rolling Meadows, or for Lake Forest. As there's a nice finish down low for Mark Nicholas Wilson. The lead is again cut back to 5, but Gibson and Aberley both have combined for 30, while Thomas only has 5. I don't think that was something we were expecting to say.
No, we were not. I mean, they've stepped up so well. And these haven't really been a ton of open shots. And
that one was open.
As we were saying, and Asa Thomas must have hurt us.
He
knocking down that 3.
Asa Thomas knocks down the most open 3 he's seen all day to extend the lead back to 8. Thomas has 8 on the score sheet. Down low to Nicholas Wilson. Foster Agbana has a mid-range, took it, rattles out. Tough miss there for Foster Agbana. That was intercepted.
Great play.
Yeah, intercepted by Nicholas Wilson. Like we saying, can do it on both ends of the floor. Miletic, open 3. That also rattles out. Great offensive rebound by Nicholas Wilson. And he's going to go to the line and he'll shoot 2, but 2 great offensive rebounds.
Yeah, once again, just really,
right.
He's been everywhere, whether it be his paint presence, forcing turnovers on the offensive glass, passing the ball. He's been awesome.
Just really unfortunate he could not convert for the 2 easy points. And Aberley's going to check out. Looks like he's limping to the bench a little bit.
It's not good.
And I think he's going to get tended to.
Hopefully
might be cramping or something.
No, it's only a short break, and by the 4th, he's back in healthy.
Right. Nicholas Wilson, first one from the line, nothing but nylon. Minute and a half left in the third quarter. We've seen what has been a game that I think we expected to see.
Yeah,
between both these teams.
Yeah, maybe again more points scored from Christie and Thomas, but both just great teams. And both offenses have been playing much better in this third quarter.
I mean, that just shows the other starters and what they're able to do.
Yeah, it shows why these are, some of the best teams in the state, because even if the star player isn't doing as well as they normally do, you have multiple guys who can step up.
That is out of bounds. It's going to go down with Rolling Meadows. So Rolling Meadows has a chance to end the quarter on a great note. And obviously, minute 15 left for them. Even with the no shot clock, they're going to try to find a look quick.
Yeah, and they're hoping to get this to a 2-possession game.
Christie, dribble drive, little floater, could not connect. Rebound goes to Agbana. As Thomas thought he had it at first, he didn't.
Yeah, it looks like they also took Nicholas Wilson out for this final minute, you know, making sure he doesn't get any bad fouls.
Right. Christie guarded by Forkwitz. Thomas thought about the three, didn't. Now he's going to drive inside on Thomas. Left hand, can't finish, and a charge is called.
Another charge call.
So Thomas picks up his third, and that is a dangerous third foul called by Orlando Thomas.
Yeah, we haven't said his name a ton in this third quarter. He has been held scoreless, and again, for the Mustangs to really come back in this game, both Christie and Thomas need to be effective in this fourth quarter.
Tommy McCarthy with the ball in his hands. Trying to find someone, is able to. Lake Forest, I'm sure right now, is just going to hold for the final shot. Both Aberley and Gibson are off the floor. Great feed down low to Thomas, however, he's not able to finish. Now down low to Forkwitz. Easy look and easy finish. And the lead is 9. Christie, 3 on the way, connects.
Bang!
And that does it. Third quarter is over. That shot does not count. However, it was close. 45-39. I think we've got a good fourth quarter brewing here.
I mean, again, the Lake Forest, throughout the whole game, especially that third quarter, they're just showing off. They're just, I mean, their ball movement, their passing has just been tremendous. They've been finding open cutters. Their offense has been very active. And again, Max Christie, or not Max, sorry, I think I said that a couple times, Cam Christie, had 9 points in that third quarter, so he stepped up, make this a little closer game. And yeah, I was honestly probably the best quarter of the game, and I'm excited for what's to come.
Fourth quarter coming up next. Orlando Thomas is 11. Cam has got 13. And Nicholas Wilson, I believe he's got either 10 or 11 for Rolling Meadows. And then on the other side of things, Tommy Aberley's got 15. Sam Gibson's got 15. Asa Thomas has 8, which for him, it's a little bit underwhelming. But he's been guarded by Cam Christie, who's highly respected.
Yeah.
It's, you know, just weird to look at.
Yeah. So both those guys have been held in check so far. And, yep, Nicholas Wilson is back in the game for the Mustangs.
So, finish what you're saying?
Oh, yeah. And I was just saying, yeah, also Asa Thomas, if he can have a big fourth quarter, it's really going to be, I think, between those two.
Right.
They're going to need to show out.
Asa Thomas is going to inbound right in front of us. Great ball movement. That is out of bounds, and Miletic right in front of us, too. Miletic is going to sub out. Foster Agbana is going to check back in. Able to get into Gibson. Novelli down low, great feed to Sam Gibson, reverse layup, cannot get it to finish. Rebound goes to Orlando Thomas, and up full floor come the Mustangs. Nicholas Wilson, Thomas thought about the shot. Instead, he's going to pull up from mid-range, can't grab it. Nicholas Wilson grabs the offensive rebound. Rebound goes to Asa Thomas, and now Lake Forest down the other way. A lot of open looks there for Rolling Meadows. They could not finish, though.
Yeah, one thing both teams have done really well is their transition defense. There's been very little transition opportunities for both teams in this game, and I wonder if Rolling Meadows is going to go, even though there's someone playing their zone, if they go into more of like a trapping scheme to try to speed up the game a little bit, force some turnovers.
Right. I think Orlando Thomas is going to sit for a moment.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, I am wrong. Miletic subbed out. Yeah. But Rolling Meadows has only been running with the same 6, which for a team that's got such great bench depth, they've only gone with 6 guys.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're just kind of really trying to get their starters, because again, it's especially just tough with It's really tough to rest Thomas or Christie because,
Right.
again, you need those guys on the floor.
That threw us off the mark. Gibson tries to drive inside on Thomas, can't really do anything. Down low to, I believe that is Thomas.
Yeah, you're not going to do anything, just try to go right up in the body of Nicholas Wilson. He does a great job on the contest there.
Mid-range pull for Cam Christie, he can knock that down. Rebound goes to Foster Agbana and Connor Duncan. It's going to stay down here. It's called a jump ball.
Yeah. And once again, the offensive rebounding from the Mustangs has really kept them in this game so far. So, again, just looking at the size difference, I mean, they're just much bigger. And they've done a pretty good job,
right,
in capitalizing off those offensive rebounding opportunities. So getting a score here would be huge. And I love that play call.
Great
Another
take by
rebound.
Yeah, great take by Foster Agbana. However, he couldn't finish. So Orlando Thomas out of the inbounds, grabs it, and immediately puts it back up in a 4-point game with just under 6.5 left. And a blocking foul is called on Cam Christie.
But
oh no!
Oh yeah, I think it was a legal screen.
Okay, never mind. The signal I saw, it looked like a blocking foul, but an offensive foul is called. Then Coach Lascala is very upset. Thomas with the ball in his hands. Now Christie drives inside, tries to finish right hand. Wow. He's able to, and one. A chance to make it a 1-point game is Cam Christie.
I like that little play design there from Meadows. They set an elevator screen from Christie. He's able to get it. And once again, when Max Christie is driving to the rim, he's one of the toughest players to stop in this tournament.
Very hard to stop him, especially when he's going downhill. Connor Duncan picks up his second foul.
Yeah, Christie trying to cut this to a 1-point game. And he does.
He's able to.
Again, Asa Thomas has been very quiet today. Let's see if he tries to, because again, a lot of their offense has been around guys just kind of cutting and, looking for those paint touches, and we'll see if they try to give Asa Thomas the ball and get some kind of create his own opportunities.
Thomas forces a shot. He was fouled on the way up, and he'll go to the line and shoot two.
And hopefully, not an announcer's jinx, but he has not missed a free throw so far in this tournament. So these two right here might be guaranteed.
First one was. We'll see if he can go 2 for 2. He does. Asa Thomas goes 2 for 2 from the line. He is officially in double digits with 10. Christie brings the ball down the floor. Was that tipped?
Yeah, it was blocked by Asa Thomas, but they get the offensive rebound.
Thomas hits the deck hard.
Yeah, he's been super aggressive on the offensive glass, but that's just not the possession you want from William Meadows. Really just a contested 3-point jumper at the start of the possession when you can get that any time.
That was a bad pass saved by Gibson. Up top, Connor Duncan. Nicholas Wilson playing well off on Connor Duncan. Runner is going to fall short. Rebound goes to Nicholas Wilson. Here comes Cam Christie.
Yeah, I don't know if we mentioned this, but William Meadows has switched to a man-to-man, which looks like they're trying to stop those cutting opportunities. And great
feed from Christie to Nicholas Wilson. Down low to Soderov, and it is a 1-point game yet again.
Yeah, you see that. Again, Nicholas Wilson, the short roll. Again, the presence of Max Christie offensively, forcing the player to come up. The vision from Nicholas Wilson, that's an easy layup for the Mustangs.
Coach Lascala calls a 30-second timeout with 4.5 left. And something interesting to note is that Lake Forest is in the bonus.
So, yeah. And also, again, Nicholas Wilson with 3 fouls. Just have to be careful. And, yeah, if you're Asa Thomas and Lake Forest, who have been really making a living in the paint. Keep attacking, even though, again, Nicholas Wilson is a great defender, trying to have him, because I don't know where his aggressiveness level is going to be with the 3 fouls. Keep on trying to attack the rim. That is going to be the goal with Lake Forest. Because I do think it's going to be a little tougher to usually get those open cuts that they had in the first half and third quarter with Rolling Meadows switching to a man.
4:37 left in this Jack Tosh quarterfinal game between the Lake Forest Scouts and the Rolling Meadows Mustangs. It's been a great game thus far.
Yeah, it's been everything we've wanted.
Really has been. Tommy McCarthy, haven't said much of his name. However, he will bring the ball up with not a whole lot of time left. And it feels like Rolling Meadows has been playing catch up the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
They've never had a substantial lead of any sort, maybe outside of the first few minutes.
Yeah. And again, their defense is super engaged right now, not allowing anything.
Duncan passed out, thought he had an open look. Tommy McCarthy, he thought he had an open look. He has to pass out too. And that's stolen by Nicholas Wilson. And Nicholas Wilson, I think, he's a little bummed out that nor Cam or Orlando were running the floor with an easy 2 points.
Yeah, that could have been. Again, very little transition in this game. That could have been 2 points right there.
Very well could have been. Cam gets double teamed. Right back in the hands of Cam. Now Orlando Thomas. Cam drives over to Nicholas Wilson. Next stop in action is going to be a mask timeout too.
Oh my gosh.
Great finish by Mark Nicholas Wilson.
Wow.
And he's got 15.
A beautiful spin move, and wow.
Ace
he is showing out this game.
Ace of Thomas pull up three. He can't connect. Rebound goes to the Mustangs.
And I believe that is that the first lead of the game for Rolling Meadows?
Since the first quarter, yes.
Wow.
Been battling back the whole game. And a big play right there.
Oh my God.
Christie steps into it and makes it.
The beautiful crossover to the pull-up. Vintage Cam Christie right there.
Mid-range pull-up works. Has to kick out McCarthy right along the three-point line. Thought he had a look. He doesn't. Now in the hands of Forkwitz, guarded by Cam. Duncan trying to find someone. He's going to get it in the hands of Asa Thomas. Deep three on the way. Could not connect. Rebound grabbed by Soderov. Thomas a little slow to get up.
Hey, we were saying that Cam Christie needed to have a big second half, and 14 points compared to 4 in the first half.
He has.
He has done that.
18 on the game for Cam. Pull up three. Can't hit.
And who is that?
Thomas tries to answer for three.
Again,
he also
Nicholas
can't.
Wilson. It looks like
a push is called.
Yeah.
A great game on hands. A minute 49 left. Mask timeout. We'll take a timeout ourselves. Take a quick break. We're going to have one heck of an ending. And before we go, there was a timeout or a foul called on Foster Urbana. So he's got 3. But we'll take a timeout and we'll be right back in just a moment. Final minute 49 left in this one between Lake Forest and Rolling Meadows.
Yeah, and Bobby, what do you think if I told you that Mark Nikolic Wilson would be, out of all these guys, all of these 4 or 5-star prospects, would be playing the best?
I just thought you were a little crazy.
Yeah.
Shot off the mark, and Thomas could not grab the rebound, and Agbana did. Something that the guy to our left, Gavin Hughes, mentioned, Tommy Aberle is back in.
So hopefully he can be a spark offensively for them. And again, yeah, rebounding has just been
Dominated by Rolling Meadows.
Yeah, they've done a good job this whole tournament rebounding. They've, in their 2 games, they've out-rebounded opponents by 27, and that's been a full display this game.
Asa Thomas picks up his second foul. Connor Duncan's going to go sit. That leads to Mordini checking back in. Nikolic Wilson catches the inbound pass. And another foul. That Tommy Aberle.
No.
I don't think there's a reason to be fouling right now. You have a minute 29 left.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if Rolling Meadows just...
Right. And you put Rolling Meadows in the bonus, too.
Exactly. I wonder if they just really just try to hold for the rest of their game, or if they, try to get their own shot. Because, again, with no shot clock,
exactly,
they can pass it around. So, again, Lake Forest is going to need a stop here.
Right.
And, again, hopefully get the ball in Asa Thomas, who only has 10 points. Rolling Meadows has done a great job, and it feels like he hasn't gotten the ball a ton. They haven't really let him kind of run the offense a lot in this game. So these last minute and a half, again, this is going to be his time to shine.
Absolutely right. We look at it, 89 seconds left. 2 timeouts for Lake Forest, 3 timeouts for Rolling Meadows. So if something goes wrong for Rolling Meadows, they have that ability to call timeouts. And, battling back the whole game.
What a game. I mean, again, Lake Forest, for probably 3.5 quarters, they had a decent lead over Rolling Meadows. But a couple of big shots from Christie cut that down, and we see that with the Mustangs with a 3-point lead.
Like we mentioned, he really stepped into himself in this second half, leading the way with 14 total points. Winner of this game has the winner of Leo and Glenbard West. That is next here on YSN. That's going to be a fun one, too.
That's going to be awesome.
Christie is double teamed. They're trying to get a jump
ball. Oh, they call a foul.
They call a foul on Asa Thomas, and I think they're
going to be in the bonus. Wow.
So Christie's going to go on, and he'll shoot 1 and 1. That was awfully close to being a jump ball.
I mean, I think that could have gone either way. And that's so huge free throws from Cam Christie right now.
Christie takes a deep breath. First one sinks in.
Just rimmed in. I thought it might have spinned out, but it is good. It's a 4-point lead, and Christie if Christie hits this one, he's up to 20 in the game.
A little miscommunication, I think, defensively for the Mustangs. They were trying to figure out who they all got. So Cam needed a break. And again. Free throw's good.
It's good.
Lead is 5, the largest lead of the day for Rolling Meadows, and Cam has got 20. Still pressing is Rolling Meadows, and you'd expect them defensively to, watch the hands a little bit more, to not send Lake Forest to the line. Mordini had an open look at a 3, decided not to take it.
Wow, he's just
Aberle muscling his way in, lost it. It's going to stay down here with the scouts.
I don't know if you were seeing that, but Foster Agbana he was not. Looks like they're trying to set up a play for Asa Thomas, but he was not allowing him to go anywhere. Like you just couldn't get anything. Again, done a great job denying anything for Asa Thomas today.
Inbound to Mordini. Thomas lost it in the hands of Rolling Meadows, and Cam Christie's got it.
Great play by Agbana, stripping that out, and
now a press starts to happen. Cam kicks out. Agbana slows it down back in the hands of Cam. And a foul is called. Tommy Aberle, and Aberle picks up his 3rd. Cam's
no
first
good.
does not fall. 35 seconds left. Lake Forest needs a 3. Great defense from the Mustangs. Finds a 3 on the way. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Sotorev. Sotorov grabbed the miss with 23 seconds left, and he was fouled.
Yeah, I mean, that's a decent look, but again, Asa Thomas hasn't had anything easy today. And the Mustangs have, again, done an incredible job of only limiting him to 10 points.
Coach LaScala had at one point, 10-point lead, and it dwindled down to a currently 5-point deficit. Free throw off the mark, and a push was called. I think that was on Orlando Thomas.
And that's...
Oh, no, they called it on Foster Urbana. I was not able to see who was the one that pushed off.
Yeah, that's going to send them to the line. So this game is not over.
It will.
And potentially, again, those 2 missed free throws from Rolling Meadows could bite them.
Could come back to haunt them. You're absolutely right.
If they're able to convert this and somehow come back in this game.
First shot for Abilene sinks.
No, I wonder, do you try to intentionally miss this, or do you try to hit it foul?
I think you try to hit it, and you just try to rely on your defense. Force a 10-second, force a 5-second, whatever it may be. As that one falls in. Back iron and then the front iron as it falls. 22.8. Inbounded to Orlando Thomas. Up the floor to Sotorov, and he is fouled. So Sotorov will go back to the line, and now Rolling Meadows is in the double bonus. And Aberley picks up his 4th. So Aberley, if anyone, you want Tommy McCarthy starting, trying to run around the floor fouling people.
Yeah, if this game potentially goes into overtime, you do not want Aberley out of the game.
It showed what happened when he was out of the game. Lead is back to 4 on the made free throw by Sotorov. Sotorov cannot go 2 for 2. He only can go 1 for 2. Asa Thomas down the floor. Kicks it into the corner. 4 quits for 3.
Oh, good.
Too strong. Rebound to Orlando Thomas. 10.6 left.
And the chance for Lake Forest to win is getting bleaker and bleaker. And again, they had, that was a good look. An open corner 3, just not being able to convert.
Right.
And do you know how many points they had at the start of the 4th? Were they at 40?
I do not remember.
I don't know. It's like, but Rolling Meadows has held them to single digits, which again, their defense has just been a huge factor in them being able to come back in this game.
First shot for Thomas rims out. And Coach Gadovich said no fouls. Thomas goes 1 for 2. 5-point lead, 10.6.
Need a 3-pointer here.
I was going to say, expect it in the hands of Asa Thomas. Pulls up, that's blocked.
No good.
Foster Urbana blocks it. In the hands of Cam Christie.
And that's going to be it.
That'll do it.
Meadows with a come-behind victory. Being down 10, they're excited.
Huge.
They're celebrating. Beating, again, potentially a top 15 team in the state. This is a huge win for Rolling Meadows. And again, incredible second half from Cam Christie. The rebounding was fantastic. Again, Mark Nikolic Wilson probably having one of the best games of his career. He was terrific. And, yeah, what a game.
We'll have an interview coming up with Coach Gadovich and someone else here in just a moment. But what a game we saw between these two teams. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Currently standing by with Nikolic Wilson. Big win for you guys and a big comeback, too. You guys were down 10. What happened when your big performance?
Well, you know, it's just about sticking together, playing as a team, sticking to what we do, pushing the ball up the court, getting rebounds, doing the little things right. You know, just playing team basketball.
You had a lot of offensive rebounds today, and you got like 3 fouls early in the first half, but you settled down. How do you rebound the ball so well offensively?
It's just about always crashing, no matter what. Because if you go every time, you're going to get a couple. So just finding position early, getting there, being big, and jumping for it.
Yeah, and I mean, Cam did not have a big first half. Cam did not have a big first half for you guys. We want to know, but you had a huge first half for you guys. So, I mean, what really worked for you guys?
I think just, you know, sometimes shots don't fall in the first half, and then keep shooting, keep on going, look inside still like we were. And, you know, shots started falling, and that's what happens. Get a big comeback win.
Big win for you guys. We look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. You are going to day 5.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Coach Kadovich will join us here in just a moment. Coach, congratulations. First of all, you're going to day 5. You'll be playing the championship or the third-place game, but a very big win for you guys. You guys were down 10 at one point, and you guys managed to win this game. What happened differently in the second half?
I think, you know, we didn't shoot the ball really well in the first half. We missed some shots that we normally make, and then, you know, we've done a really nice job this year in the third quarter, coming out strong. We got the ball inside to Mark, and, you know, he was really dominant today. We wanted to take advantage of his size inside. And then, you know, Cameron found his groove, which we knew he was going to eventually. And then, you know, things sort of fell into place. And then I thought Foster in the second half did just an amazing job guarding Asa. He just, you know, they know each other well. They play together in the offseason, and it's kind of fun to see Foster get in there and do that.
Yeah, because, you know, you talk about Cam. He did not have a big first half at all, and then he comes into his groove. Was it just like he just needed a little break at halftime to settle in?
Yeah, they were good misses. I mean, they were right there. Just sometimes, you know, they're not going to go in, but Cameron's such a good player. We weren't worried at all. We knew eventually he was going to find his stroke.
How important it is for you to have Mark Nikolic Wilson play the role that he has, grabbing offensive rebounds, you know, being an absolute pest on not only offense but on defense, grabbing those rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, he's a total game changer. He's 6'7", he's strong, he's skilled, he's got great touch. He's a really good passer as well. So he does a nice job finding open guys when he's doubled.
Let's do this again tomorrow, and like I said, we'll see you on day 5.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That'll do it from the Camel Gym. Coming up next, it is Glenbard West, who's the #1 team in the state, versus Leo, right here on YSN. Me and Gavin Hughes will be on the call for that, and that'll do it for this one.